rising, ladies and gentlemen. Out here the last couple of my lawns. Yesterday I had the craziest day. Come home from school, and I was literally seconds from getting onto the highway, and my steering wheel locked up, and thank God, by the grace of God, it was seconds before I got into the freeway, I pulled over, and I was able to stay safe there, but I was like, this is probably going to be my belt. So I pop up the hood, look at the hood, and my entire thing snapped, and I had to get home to get to the funeral, and I was basically stuck on the side of the road, and it took like 4 or 5 hours for the tow truck driver to get there. I barely showed up to the funeral on time. My dad came, tried to fix it, swivel, had snapped. He rushed home, he rushed from work, drove like an hour, driving like a maniac. Get there, he had the thing, and the swivel was broken, so he had a new belt. I mean, he almost had it. The guy could fix anything. Love him to death. And so from there, had to get a tow truck driver, met this guy named Dave. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know if he was an angel or what, but that guy had some serious knowledge with some wisdom. Had a wise dome around his dome, and then got to the funeral. Rest in peace, Aunt Joanne. She was a great soul, and a lot of people, when a death happens, it's a sad time. So you gotta understand, we're not physical beings, we're spiritual, electrical beings, and this is just a flesh suit that we operate. And she is now with us in spirit even more. I remember losing my grandma, which is her sister-in-law, a couple years back, and at the same time, I knew that her spirit was more alive than ever, and everything she ever said and did comes alive in me, and I'm able to live my life through her. So if you're in a time of grieving right now, just remember that they're more connected and closer to you than you ever could imagine. So I got home pretty late, and then I had to wake up early, and up till 4 o'clock, making some content, letting my light shine, put myself out there. And my truck wasn't broken, fixed yet, so I've had to do the past 3 lawns, walking around. I could have moped around and thought to myself, how I'm going to get my lawn done, living in a low vibration, fear of lack and unbelief. But I choose faith, progression, don't stop, keep moving forward. It's a mindset, literally setting your mind to higher vibration, higher setting. Don't be stagnant. When you're stagnant, I was stagnant for a while. My life took a gap year. Played basketball at Wayne County Community this year. I haven't decided what I'm going to be doing, but I know I'm here for a purpose, I'm here for a great life, and I'm here to set people free, set the minds and the souls of people free. There's a movie that just came out, Great Awakening. Go check it out. I'm getting flashbacks and a feeling of what he did, and that's not to be prideful, because I haven't allowed myself to use my voice to impact people. I haven't given myself permission. I went through basically hell on earth, mentally, emotionally, and now I'm giving myself that permission. And I just want to tell you to give yourself that permission. Give yourself permission. Let that love and light flow through you. Anybody who's ever hurt you, harmed you, you gotta forgive them. When I say forgive, the word give. Forgive, you have to give yourself the permission to move forward, because when you forgive, what you're doing is you're allowing yourself to move forward. It's when someone says, why should I forgive them? They hurt me so much. Dude, it doesn't matter about them. It does, not to be mean, but it does matter, because it matters to you, because you need to give yourself to move forward. You know, a lot of people they say I got saved, I got born again, but whatever happened to them traumatically at a young age, it traumatized them. And that would be the sin nature, right? And it traumatized them, and they've stayed in that. And even though they said the magic words, and they feel good on Sundays, and they sing all the cool songs, it says, worship me. God is a spirit, and those who worship him worship him in spirit and in truth. And so, in order to do that, right, singing songs and worshiping is great. But what I've noticed a lot in the church is that people will they'll get the Jesus high, they'll get the emotional spiritual high, but then that doesn't carry over. And I actually like walked away from the church for a while, just because I saw how the corporately and everything was set up, and it angered me, it bothered me. I went through church hurt, what have you, been through every only obviously there's the Doberman Pinscher over there, real protective. Went through most of the sex in Christianity. I learned how to use my sword words to cut and destroy people, how to sort, sift, and separate people in my own mind, because our words are way more powerful than any physical abuse or anything like that. It says that sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos talking about the words and the power of words, and that statement is so far from the truth. You just got to let go and let that love and light and forgive and give yourself permission to move forward and accept that light, that perfect law of liberty to flow through you. It says God is light. As I'm staring at the sun right now, Jesus sent his son, or God sent his son Jesus in the world to save us. It's a free gift, right? It's not any magic words you got to say. It's literally just accepting that gift and it being empowered. The Son gives life. Let the Son of God, give you life. The Son will set you free. Allow that light and love to flow through you. I've seen too many people get hurt. I've seen people be in the church for years and years and years, but they never had this experience. And I believe I got saved at a young age, right? It said the magic words when I was 7. I got water immersed. But really within the past couple of weeks, something happened to where I forgave everyone and everything that ever hurt me, harmed me. And bad stuff still happens. That's the flow of life. You have the ups and the downs. Like there's a duality. They talk about the yin and yang, how there's black and white, right? With all the new spirituality stuff, you got to look in the truth in everything. And so there's black and white, there's male and female. For a battery, you can't have the negative without the positive. So it says that God creates the evil and the good. I forget what verse. I'm learning more about God. I'm learning more about myself. I'm learning to love myself. That was something that I was told growing up, that it's evil and wrong to love yourself. The problem with that is the greatest verse is love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, and mind, the mind, body, spirit, the Trinity. And but what I say that is because the second is like unto it, love thy neighbor as thyself. And the idea is, I ask people, what does that mean? We'll say, well, we're supposed to love God. We're supposed to love people like God loves us. Well, the thing is, you can't love someone unless you internally love yourself. It's like me saying, hey, I got one of my buddies and he needs gas for his car, but he doesn't have it. I'm the only one he knows to get money from the car. What happens is I wouldn't be able to give him any money, so he wouldn't be able to get any gas in the car. And it's the idea that you have to go through the man in the mirror. The 2 Corinthians, I forget, the Michael Jackson, looking the man in the mirror and acknowledging the harm and the hurt, and let that flow through you, empowered, go through the hell and then come through it back alive, go down and then be uplifted. It says that God will uplift us in the downtime. So that's my encouragement to you. Let your light shine. Let that love and light impact and permeate your heart. You have a voice. Let it shine. You have a purpose. God is the greatest creator ever. The greatest gift he could ever give us is to create. I don't care if you start your own lawn company, if you start a business, art, work, content, you have something special inside of you. You need to let the world see it, because for a long time I let it hide, and I was in a state of depression. I didn't know what I was doing. Everybody was in college. They were doing jobs, this, that, and the other. But I felt like I was alone, and I was doing the internal work that a lot of people unfortunately don't get to do. And not saying this to be cocky. I mean, it sucked. Like I said, it was literally going through hell, but I'm back. I'm stronger than ever before. God is flowing through me and in me, and I am one with him and he is one with me, and together we're going to create a new heaven on this earth. And yeah, so that's just my encouragement to you, is let your light shine, and don't ever let anybody or anything stop you. Don't let any negative seed thought, sword words get planted in your heart and destroy the good crops that God has planned, because he has a plan and a purpose for each and every one of our lives. So I love you guys. Be empowered today and enjoy this beautiful weather, this beautiful April weather that God has given us. Love you guys. See ya.